there will be consequences on your end,
Okay.
like cancellation fees or the dates will be blocked and also disqualification from Superhost status.
Okay. So there's consequences if I cancel. All right. Well, I hope everyone is faring well in this heat wave. It's pretty brutal. I am here today at my Airbnb. I told you guys it would be a while until I had another update for you. However, I got a reservation request this morning, so that was exciting. I currently have a request for a woman and her dog, which I think is wonderful. I have not had a dog yet stay at my Airbnb, and I'm both excited and a little bit nervous for it. My first question was, is the dog housebroken? That was all I asked. She said, she gave me a whole story. And I was like, is the dog housebroken? Which I probably should have responded with other things, but that was my only question. And she said, yes, the dog is housebroken. So that is good. Anyway, I'm here today because I need to swap the laundry and also just make sure that everything is in order because she is showing up tomorrow. And yeah, this should be fun. I'll tell you who is not faring well in this heat wave, and that is my hydrangeas. They do not like it one bit. Even my hostas are like, heck no, not a fan. I'm not really sure what to do. I mean, the leaves are looking nice. The leaves are looking really nice after I watered them yesterday. Looking pretty healthy, just the flowers are not looking good. And maybe it's just they've run their course and they're done. That is possible. I don't know. I'm going to water them again before I leave because I don't know when we're supposed to get rain again. Now, I do have a few things in here for the Airbnb. I know this is a mess. For those of you who have just come over for the Airbnb content, my channel has always been about thrifting and reselling, and this is what it looks like in a nutshell. But anyway, I got these at Goodwill for the Airbnb, some kid books that I thought would be fun. It's weird because I bought them in a baggie, but also they're individually priced, so I'm not sure what that's about. But I found these, and I thought we needed some more kid books. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hopefully not lose those, and I'm gonna go stick them in there. Oh, I also have these. Oh, you know what? I don't have a tool. I don't have my toolbox anymore. I was going to hang those in the guest room. I'll have to go see if I have a hammer and nails. These have been riding around for a minute. The vegetable art that everyone told me is not bedroom art, I'm going to make it bedroom art. So just wait. I also have this awesome vintage puzzle. It's a little too easy for Laurel. And then if you saw my video where I picked this up, it's finally made its way here. So we're gonna put this in here because this is where I'm keeping a lot of the kids' stuff. And by a lot of the kids' stuff, I mean the one thing that I have for children, that thing. Andrew came over here earlier to check the mini split. We had a surge last night because of the heat wave. One of the local substations blew up and the whole area got a surge. And we were a little worried we might have lost the mini split, but everything seems to be working. It's nice and cool in here. It's actually really nice with the shades down. It's really nice in here. So anyway, I guess I have to get these Goodwill stickers off of here probably. That would make the most sense. The big stinking June bug is still there. I'm going to get him now. That's the end of you, Mr. June bug. All right, there's the books. There were 2 very stubborn Goodwill stickers that I just could not do anything about. So I mean, personally, if I see a Goodwill sticker on something, I'm like, get it. Good job. You know, like somebody got it for a bargain. So I'm not going to judge anybody for having a Goodwill sticker on something. And I'm hoping that the guests extend me the same courtesy, because I do have a tendency to leave Goodwill stickers on things. I need to note that there is a really neat hangy thingy here that is just begging for something to be hung. And we need to remember that because I feel like we have lots of cool hangy things just hanging around. I don't hate this idea. That was never like that. Our last guest had that idea. It's not a bad idea. I like it. Nice security measure. All right. I need to come out and wipe that down. Ew, yuck. And also, I mentioned something to our incoming guests that I would take a look at this fence. Did you guys say this was asparagus? Do you think I could eat that? I don't think I would want to. I probably wouldn't want to eat that. Do I just dig it up? Is it a weed? I'm not really sure what to do with it. It kind of looks weird. I seem to have lost my fence. Oh, it's right here. Gosh. There's 2 here. Oh man. You know what's funny, not funny about this is the day that we moved in, we were at signing, we got a call from the neighbor that the landscaper had run through the fence. And I was like, oh no, what are we going to do about this? And we decided, you know what, we'll just take care of it. Our realtor ended up, as a housewarming gift, taking care of it for us. And I always thought that like they just used the same panel to fix it. But I'm realizing now that we have 2 panels here that it actually was a brand new panel that was then possibly ran into a second time. Why else would we have 2? So I think what happened was it's been ran into twice. And I think that if it happens a 3rd time, then I probably need to have a talk with the neighbors about running into the fence. All right, I tried every which way to get that fence back in place. I don't have brackets. If I had rope, I might be able to pull it off, but it's hot out here. I think I'm gonna go get a rag and wipe this down. Huh, that's weird. Slimy. To wipe that down with a Clorox wipe. I know, you guys hate when I use Clorox wipes. I just realized that this takes AA batteries not included. I feel like if I put this in the cabinet and somebody goes to use it and it doesn't have batteries, they're going to be disappointed. And I don't want anyone being disappointed. So scratch that idea until I get batteries. Let's go check laundry down here. Ooh-wee. Ooh, the light's on. Oh. Ooh-wee. This is how the horror movie started, isn't it? Okay. Swap these. Got duvets and all sorts of stuff in here. All right. I swapped the laundry downstairs. Now let's check the upstairs. Let's see how I look. A few things left behind, so I should probably reach out to the last guest. Although I might keep this ring. This is pretty cool. Never mind, it doesn't light up anymore. They can have it. Alright, so we have one bed made. Oh, all the beds are made, so I guess I don't really have to worry too much about the sheets as long as they're dry and they're not sitting wet in the dryer. Oh, everything's good. Okay. My only hope is that the dog doesn't get on the clean beds. Because I know my dog would be like, "Ooh, what's this? A bed just for me? Wait a second. I don't like this bed. I think I like this bed more. Never mind. What's this bed like in here?" And then he would have sat on all the beds. So that is one concern I have. So maybe I need to add a rule: no dogs on the beds or the furniture. I already have some updates I need to make to my rules. Don't mind me. I'm just updating what's going on here. What is that? Whatever it is, it looks gross. It has hair clinging to it. I'm just glad I spotted it. It's still there. Alright, that's as good as it's gonna get. Should probably check my other cushions. You know what? Better on the cushion than on the couch, though. Although Sherry did say that she found gummies in the couch and under the couch after the last clean. So it was clean on the surface. What is that? Is that more chocolate? I think that's more chocolate. I have to go get the sponge. Okay. I think we're otherwise good. All right. There is a nest right outside this window, and those birds are like noisy. And sometimes the mama bird like dive bombs when I go outside. All right, so after going through the house, I think that we are all ready for our fourth guest. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. Our first dog. Although I did read reviews and there was nothing about the dog being bad. And the dog does travel with her because I saw that in the reviews. So I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay. Judging by her note to me, her and her husband are moving to the area. So they're staying here to look at homes in the area. So anyway, I think we're good to go. I will say, after reading your comments in the last video, a lot of you suggested that even though I allowed for extra people to stay the last time, I need to stick to my rules and my guidelines. The thing of it was, I didn't really have clear communication of my rules and guidelines. I felt that way anyway. You can select how many people can stay at your Airbnb through Airbnb, but I don't know if that's like a this is how many, or if it's a this is how many. So I made it very clear now in the description and under the guest thing that we only allow for 6 people unless permission is granted. And I also added an extra fee of $10 per person after 4 people. So now there is an added fee for additional people. So hopefully that will deter extra large parties. I would still love to get parties of 6, possibly 8, depending on who it is. We do have the roll-out bed. Obviously, we have the couch, so we can accommodate more. Just depends on who they are. But anyway, I think I'll get back to you guys in a couple days with an update on how this goes. But we're on the right track. I'm excited to see how our first pet reservation ends up. So wish me luck, and I'll see you soon. All right, well, it's been a few days and we are back at the house. It's actually been like 2 days since our last guest checked out. I have not been here yet. I came today to meet with the fence guy because we were going to get the fence repaired. And funny story, I took him back there to fix the fence, and this is what we found. So I'm like, yeah, we've got a panel of the fence missing, and it should just be like an easy fix, you know, like right there, no big deal. Maybe some brackets. Should be easy, right? Nothing too hard. Just, you know, a few brackets here and that'll be all good. Well, he says, what about it? There's a giant tree in my backyard. Yeah, there's that. So this is my current situation. There's a giant tree in my backyard. The best part is about all of this is yesterday Andrew came over to check the house. Granted, he's got a lot of things on his mind, but he came over to check the house yesterday and he took a picture of the umbrella. Sorry, you guys are sideways. Because the umbrella like came out and was like stuck over there and did not even notice the tree. Didn't even notice the tree. And then today I'm like, did you notice the giant tree in the backyard? He's like, it wasn't down when I was there. Anyway, needless to say, not sure when we're getting the fence fixed. I told him it's probably not a priority now. Maybe we'll circle back. All right, I need to flip the bed. It looks like, guys, that's not pee, is it? Is that dog pee? I hope it's not dog. I hope the dog did not pee on the floor. Oh my god. Please say it's not dog pee. Am I gonna sniff that? I'm asking myself that right now. Am I gonna sniff this? I don't smell anything. I'm gonna say no, but also it looks like spray to me. Ew. Yeah, it's dog pee. It's definitely dog pee. Darn it. I don't know what to do. Okay, so here's my current dilemma. I have this same guest coming back tomorrow because she booked the house to stay, and then she planned on coming back to stay another week with her husband while they were like house hunting or something. And quite honestly, I don't think that I want her staying again because like that was just a few days. I can't imagine a full week and the dog being able to poop and pee in the house. So I'm going to contact Airbnb. I'm not even sure what to, like, I don't know what else to do. I don't really want to cancel on her last minute, but also I can't afford to be replacing rugs. So I don't know. I guess I'll just have to call and figure out what Airbnb says.
Oh, well, let me check this for you. Let me see what I can do for you today.
Okay.
Can you help me with your email address
Yes.
or phone number?
Yeah, sure. It's Jocelyn, Jocelyn.
By the way, first thing first, you allowed pets, right?
Yes. Are we supposed to just allow dogs to poop and pee in the house?
Well, it really depends on you because that's your listing. And previously, did you like ask for a cleaning fee from them or no?
I did. Yeah, I asked for a pet fee, and I asked her specifically if her dog was housebroken, and she said that the dog was housebroken.
Oh, okay. So you asked for a pet fee. How about cleaning fee? Did you also?
Yes, we have the cleaning fee as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to clarify. Don't you want to add pets in your listing anymore?
Well, now I'm second guessing myself because I just assumed that people would travel with their pets and not have them poop and pee all over the place.
I see. Because to be honest with you, if I'm going to cancel the reservation, since the one I mean, since you're the one requesting it,
Yeah.
just to let you know that there will be consequences on your end,
Okay.
like cancellation fees or the dates will be blocked and also disqualification from Superhost athletes.
Okay. So there's consequences if I cancel.
That's exactly right.
Okay. All right. So I just have to follow through with it and let the dog ruin the house.
You can actually send them a message as a reminder on what to do and what not to do about their pet.
Okay.
That would be best because again, you will be receiving consequences, and me as an ambassador, I don't want you to get those consequences because again, it will affect your performance with Airbnb.
Okay. No, I appreciate
So
that heads up.
you're welcome. So yes,
Okay.
so just to confirm, let's leave the reservation as it was.
Okay. All right. And I will send them a message and let them know not to let their dog poop and pee on the house.
That's exactly right. So
Okay.
yes, for the meantime, that's what you can do. Do you have any other questions or clarifications? Have I answered all your questions to your satisfaction?
Yes. Yeah, I appreciate that.
And thank you so much for choosing Airbnb. This is Cyril. Have a beautiful day and stay safe.
All right. Great. Thank you. You too. Bye.
Goodbye.
So, it looks like I'm stuck. If I cancel, then I receive consequences via Airbnb. So what I have to do is just accept the fact that my Airbnb is going to be pooped and peed on for a straight week, and hope for the best. And then going forward, I'm not going to allow pets. I thought it would be a nice gesture. You know, I know a lot of really responsible pet owners, and my hope was that we would have that experience with responsible pet owners. But what I've found from my very first and last experience with, I shouldn't say last because I already have bookings with a few people who are bringing their pets, but I'm realizing that that is not the case. So um, it's unfortunate. I mean, I know if I was to travel with my dog, this wouldn't happen. Definitely not. But it is what it is. So I'm going to send a message. I'm going to let her know that, hey, I found poop and pee in the house. Also, I'm going to let her know about the tree. Hopefully, she's like, oh, well, we don't want to be there because of the tree. That's best case scenario is like, hey, there's a tree in the backyard. Maybe you shouldn't come here. That's what I'm hoping. Probably not going to happen, but maybe. I don't know. Um, and yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So this sucks. Also, the house kind of smells. Not gonna lie, the house kind of smells. So what I was planning to do was to waive the cleaning fee since it was back to back, and not charge that cleaning fee for her to stay. But now I'm wondering if I have to have them come in and clean because at least then I'm staying on top of what has happened here. Also, I have to figure out this tree situation. It just happened last night. We had really bad storms roll through, and we just had this happen last night. But gosh darn it. Oh man. All right. So let me figure out. I'm just gonna look around the house a little bit closer, make sure I'm not missing any other damage, and then I'm gonna send a message. So yeah. All right. So I'm gonna get out of here now. Lesson learned. Pets were a bad idea. I tried it. It's not for me. Good luck to anyone else out there with an Airbnb who decides, let's try pets. My suggestion, don't have any rugs. Probably the obvious thing. But there's too many irresponsible pet owners out there, and they're probably going to stay in your Airbnb. Remember that. But I'm going to get out of here now. I've got another week of this guest. Hopefully, my next update, the house won't be completely trashed and ruined because I don't have a choice. So that's where we're at. Yay, Airbnb. I'll get back to you guys in a week. Wish me luck.